Alright, here we have the NeoGeo Color Pocket Selection Collection. Say that 5 times fast. I sure missed you guys. It's really good to be back, but we're going to talk about this collection. Before I get started, this was sent to me, but I'm not being paid for this video. I'm going to give you my 100% honest review. The good, the bad, the ugly. Actually, there's no ugly. We'll just get it out of the way. The only thing that really irritates, that bothers me a little bit, really irritates is kind of strong, is there's no biomotor Unitron, but I am being spoiled. I'm being a spoiled child. In case you guys don't know what that is, just real quick, think of the old school Pokemon, but instead of monsters, you're getting robot parts, and the battling is very, very similar to the old school Pokemon. So something you'd find on the Game Boy Color. Very similar. Graphics were a little better on this, but it had the same kind of feel. I thought it was really cool. Okay, enough about the game that's not on here. Let's talk about the games that are on here. There are 10 games. Golf, a shooter, top-down shooter, and I'll show you a lot of these. A whole lot of fighters, which is not surprising because that's what SNK was known for, but they also threw on Metal Slug first mission and second mission. So there's a lot of really good stuff. I'm going to show you a couple of them. Let's look at SNK versus Capcom. It's a match of the millennium. Probably my favorite handheld fighter ever. Definitely up there with my favorite fighters. Just thought it was a lot of fun. You know, before we get going, let's check out the options real quick. I think this is super cool. I've played a lot of collections, and sometimes they're just very bare bones. They don't give you a whole lot. Now, you're not going to get a soundtrack or anything like this on here, which is fine. But I loved, back in the day, getting a good-looking box with box art and a manual and all that stuff, and I miss that. You know, from, I think, PS4 on. I think PS3 had manuals. I'm trying to remember. But they stopped putting manuals in the games, and my heart was broken. But let's check out what the box looks like here. Look at that art on there. Isn't that gorgeous? Color. It was color. It really did look this good. I used to have these. And I'm actually in the process of trying to get a NeoGeo Pocket Color, as well as a couple games, so I can actually show you what they look like physically. But this is a really cool thing that they have this. So this is the closest they have to actually having a physical box right now. So when you can open it, there's your manual, and then we'll look at that in just a second. And it always came in these little plastic things to keep the dust out, which I thought was cool. Because as you can see, you can get dust in there, and then you have to blow on it. Those of you who are my younger viewers may not understand what I'm talking about, but my retro fans, my older viewers, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. It sucked to have to blow on the game to get it to work. Okay, so let's get into some gameplay. Actually, let's look at the manual before I forget. I get too much into it. Isn't that a beautiful manual? Same art as on the box. You can see they're right there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Here we go. And that's what the NeoGeo Pocket looked like. Again, I'm going to try and get a physical one so I could show you. But I'll tell you, that joystick was phenomenal. It was great for fighters, great for everything that I played on this system. It was very clicky and just super accurate. A lot of people, when they play fighters, they want to use the D-pad because it's easier to pull off, you know, Haboukens and Ticonderogas and Fireball and all that stuff. I'm actually being a little silly, but, you know, it didn't feel quite right with an analog stick. But honestly, with this joystick, it felt great. Felt great. So let's play a little bit of gameplay here. And one of the cool things is you can actually zoom in. So I'm actually playing in the middle of playing a tourney right now. So hopefully I don't embarrass myself. But I'm a big Mori fan. There we go. Oh, see? And I start. There we go. Oh! Zangief Fuel Pasta. There we go. There we go. Oh! Ow. I hate when he did that. I used to play Street Fighter all the time, and he'd grab you and jump in the air and spin like 100 times. That's what you get. There you go, KO'd. We're gonna go on to the next game just because I want to show you different games, different gameplay, and I don't want this to be an hour video. Let's get into this. Let's look at a little golf here. So there, putt, I guess, is the flag. You can see on the right-hand side they've got a little map. Now this is very simplified. On the left-hand side you see your max power. You don't want to go to 100. You're gonna pass that flag, and then you can hit low and high. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was lame. Fairway, at least. Okay. Give up. 3 over par. Player ended. Okay, so I left. I suck. Which is okay. I can deal with that. But it's a fun little game. I wouldn't buy this on its own, but as part of a collection, it's cool. And I actually suck at golf, period. I know that's a surprise. So let's look at some Dark Arms here from 1999. I believe I got this with the system. Okay. Yeah, I did. There we go. So you can see the fun little shooter there. Nothing too fancy. Oops. But then again, this was... Oh. So you gotta pay attention to your power bar. If it goes all the way down, you can't shoot anymore. There we go. There it is. Oh. Ah! I don't want to die. So you need to pay attention to their shadow. That's what that is. Actually, I think he's underground. Okay, come on, guy on fire. Fire skull! Skeleton. So, fun little game. I don't remember exactly what the point is or what I'm supposed to be doing because it's been a long time. They also had the evolution. I don't know what an evolution is. Game, but the evolution games were these fun dungeon crawlers. They had them on Dreamcast. Of course, they looked a lot better on Dreamcast, but it was a fun little game here. He's spitting out his guts. That's not right. Let me put you out of your misery. Here we go. So yeah, very cool game. And one of the cool things I want to show you real quick is you can change the skin for your NeoGeo if you'd like. Okay, I've never seen that one. Must have been Japan only. These are all based on actual NeoGeo colors. Oh, that's cool. So this is the one I had. It was a camouflage blue. And again, I'm going to try and get another one and do an unboxing for it, but I haven't had one for a while. Here we go. And also, really quick, I don't know if it's going to work, because there was a NeoGeo black and white, just regular pocket, I guess. So let's see if it'll let you. Okay, there you go. Oh, I think I put it in Japanese accidentally. Okay. There we go. Oops. There. Yeah, so black and white, there you go. Pretty cool. So if you want the old school, the really old school black and white one, you can do that. However, show you if I can see if I can show you on a different game. There we go, Match of Millennium in black and white. See, this soft is only for NeoGeo Pocket Color. Yeah, cannot be used with the NeoGeo Pocket. So, there were games that obviously only worked on the color, and some of them were BC, backwards compatible. So, I'll show you some SNK Gals fighters. That is, I think, my second favorite, at least of this collection, when it comes to fighters. One of my favorite female fighters, at least SNK anyway. And I thought, this is going to sound really bad, but I thought the jiggle animation for this was really amazing. For the time, anyway. Here we go. Okay, so this is just training. We'll go to reset. Sure. Just so you can kind of see who's on here. They do have a 2-player versus. If you have a buddy with a NeoGeo Pocket, you can play together. And it's not online. I don't think the system went online. Here's your game options. Level. Depending on how hard you wanted it. And there was only 2 buttons, punch and kick. But obviously a lot like Street Fighter, depending on how you move the D-pad, you can pull off some pretty cool moves. And then there's Quaff mode, that's basically your single player mode. A very, very cool game. I spent a lot of time. Here's your characters. Female, obviously. Very, very good. I don't want to spend too much time reviewing the game separately, because that's not really the point. Actually, it kind of is, because if they were stinkers, then it's not worth it. But every single game on here is actually really good. Despite the fact that Biomotor Unitron was not on here, I'm very happy with this collection. And one of my all-time favorite shooters, at least 2D shooters, is Metal Slug, so I was very happy with this inclusion. We're gonna stick with new color. I don't know if there's a difference. But I have played this many times. We're gonna try again. I was playing a little bit before. This is not an easy game. If you happen to be lucky enough to have a Vita, which I do, in fact I'm gonna do a review and show off my hacked modded Vita. Pick up the Anthology if you can get it for that. Metal Slug Anthology is brilliant on the Vita, and I think it was on PS2 as well. But whatever system it came on, it was a lot of fun. Oh, Wii as well, I believe. So, anyway, this is just a great series. And you couldn't get this on Game Boy Color. You couldn't get this on any other handheld. But I think it was just Game Boy Color, really. There was no competition. I believe the Atari Lynx was around the same time, too, but that one sucked battery so bad. You had about an hour of gameplay, I think, if you're lucky. And it was huge. Oh, I don't know what that means. So that was weird. But, yeah, great game. Super happy with its inclusion. Of course, Metal Slug 2, very similar run and gun game. Let's look at the Samurai Showdown real quick, and then we'll kind of wrap it up real quick here. Oh yeah, oh, Battle 2. That's right, I've been fighting. I am not great at this game, and it is not my favorite, but I wanted to show you. I did like it in the arcade. This wasn't my favorite NeoGeo Pocket Color game. Here we go. Conclusion, victory. So, even though it's not my favorite, it is a really good game. It was a lot of fun. And we'll check out Last Blade super quick. I think it's very similar. Available only for NeoGeo Pocket Color. Oh, I need to reset this because I tried to run it in black and white. Oh, okay. Oh, I must have. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. That's right, I did mess around with it. We'll do new color. Now, it should be good to go. Okay, this is being very odd. There we go. No, I'm being odd. I'm goofy. Here we go. Okay. One player versus player. Same thing. If someone else has a NeoGeo Pocket Color, you can play with them. Your game options. Exit default. You can do different repel styles by going forward. Press B. Game level. I'm doing easy just so I can show you guys. Also, I suck. Okay, here we go. One player. Story mode. Here we go. Hello, nurse. Kagi. What's the dude with that? That's a weird picture. I have no idea what that is. Okay, we'll go with her. Yuki! I didn't play this one a whole lot even back in the day, so... apologize if I suck. Battle! Yeah, this feels a lot like NeoGeo... I mean, Samurai Showdown. So, I believe this came out before Soul Calibur. I mean, at least the original in the arcade. So there wasn't a whole lot of fighting games with weapons. So yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. Here we go. Oh, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Hadouken! No, there's no Hadoukens. Just kidding. Time up. Did I win? Oh, I'm sad. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, honestly, I really like this collection, and what puts this over the top for me is the fact that they added the box, the manual. I mean, there's really only 4 options here, not including, of course, what's within the game. But it's these little touches that I really think put this collection is one of the best I've seen or used. Now I will have an Atari 2600 collection very soon. I'll be doing a review for that. But this is just absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at that artwork. It's gorgeous. So definitely recommend this. And this is the digital copy. So I actually recommend even more to wait for the limited run version. It's a physical copy. I'm not 100% sure how much they're selling it for, but I would look it up. It's going to have like a manual, and it's just a steel book. Beautiful artwork. And there's a North American and a PAL version as well, so maybe do some research on that. If I can get a copy, I will do a follow-up review just of the collection itself, just of the box and the manual and kind of how it looks and all that stuff. But as I said, I'm a big fan, so look up the limited run stuff, and not just the NeoGeo collection stuff, but a lot of their other stuff. I've got a whole collection of PC games that they did, steel books, manuals, all that stuff. Anyway, I digress. I apologize. I've been going off. I just love limited run, and I don't get sponsored by them. I just think they're amazing. I'm grateful that they're coming out with stuff like this, and their NeoGeo Pocket Color collection or selection stuff looks brilliant. But either way, pick this up. I mean, I think it's $20, I believe. Maybe it's 30. But 10 great games, not a stinker among them. If I were to have to pick my favorites, obviously SNK versus Capcom, Match of Millennium, the two Metal Slugs, Dark Arms, and then the Gals, SNK Gals. But all of them are really cool. Fatal Fury is also really good. And the animation is very similar, so if you're wondering what the other fighting games look like, they look pretty much the same. The animation's the same, but again, for the time, holy crap. I mean, it's phenomenal. And this is a really great collection. I'm very grateful that this was sent to me. So pick it up. I mean, if you're interested, you know, it should be on the Nintendo Switch shop. And as of this video, there's not a link in the description. If you really want one, I can get you one, but you'll be able to look up. In fact, I'm going to try and give you a link to the limited run stuff. Maybe I'll look up their site and later on put it in the comments or put it in the description. But either way, look up limited run. And they just got a lot of really brilliant stuff. And pick this game up. Absolutely brilliant. Spent way too much time playing this. And thanks for hanging out, man. I really do. I mean it. I miss you, and I appreciate you guys. There'll be a lot more videos coming out starting next week. Wanted to get this one out. And just because I'm so excited about this collection, and it's so phenomenal. Alright, guys. Peace out. And we'll see you in the next video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate it.